working hard all week long. No time to rest, I've been so gone. Need to escape the daily race. Just wanna sit and find my place. Weekends here, the wait is done. No more stress, no need to run. Gonna grab my mic tonight. Finally time to speak it right. No more talk of work or pain. Just good vibes and laughs again. Chilling hard and speaking true. Hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Hoping waves will play it nice. Clear as day, no static twice. Sharing tales of radio dreams, or how we prep for life's extremes. Weekends here, the wait is done. No more stress, no need to run. Gonna get my mic tonight. Finally time to speak it right. No more talk of work or pain. Just good vibes and laughs again. Chilling hard, he's speaking true. Hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Gonna grab my mic tonight. Finally time to speak it right. No more talk of work or pain. Just good vibes and laughs again. Chilling hard and speaking true. Hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Chilling hard and speaking true. Hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Chilling hard and speaking true. Hanging out with my Ragchew crew.
Good evening, everyone.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
That was, I think that's the longest intro, if I remember correctly.
That was a long intro.
Yeah, but it's usually so like if I start earlier, before
Yeah.
8:30, 3
True.
minutes earlier, then it runs while people get here and then we start on time, but that's okay.
There's
Welcome,
my warning
everybody.
for the. That's my warning for the
Live
for the
stream.
podcast. Yeah.
It's about to start. All right, we got 18 people on. Welcome, everybody. I think I've gotten everybody as they've come in chat. See, that's something it allows me to do. Hey, Don. The
Sure.
long intro allows me just to welcome everyone in chat. So, Michael, what's happening?
Oh, just another day. Came down with another bug. That's what I get for getting out. So I picked up another bug, but
Another one?
yeah. Hit me Thursday nights, 2 minutes before the Aries net.
Put my blue glasses on.
So if you're wondering why I wasn't at the Aries net, that switch
kinda
off
curious.
happened. That switch off happened 2 minutes prior to go live.
Wow.
Mm.
So kudos to Mike Nelson on that. Thank you,
Right.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike joins us sometimes in chat. Maybe he will tonight.
Yeah.
WRQ I-702. Does that mean I got mine before you? I'm WRQ D461.
Probably. I don't even know when I got mine. I
We
got
all
my
kinda
call,
got it.
my hand call before yours.
We kind of all got it at the same time, I think.
Yeah, we were doing a big push for it, especially when it's it was like $80 for 5 years for a long time, and now it's 35 for 10. It's a no brainer, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Hamlet.
Yeah, I
I
really
think
have
it was
no
around the
excuse
time we
not
were
to
putting
have
up the
one.
repeater.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Sean?
So I really have no excuse not to have my GMRS license, other than I just don't.
Well,
Yeah, you
it's
know,
real
just
easy. Do it
another.
while the government's open.
You got
Right.
till January 1st at least.
Now, when I did it, I think it was like 9:30 at night. I watched Tank Radio's video walking it through it,
Mm-hmm.
and at 12:01 a.m., I got an email with my call sign.
Mm. Kelly's in. Welcome, Kelly. So tonight I'm hoping the audio will work. But I was noticing as I was trying to add the audio from the FREEDV app that it was not pumping through because it uses the USB codec from the radio, and then the output from the software to my headset is decoded. So when I set it to that output from the radio, the USB codec, all you hear is the digitized sound and the RF from the radio that you would normally hear if it was analog.
Right.
So I'm testing it tonight. OBS does have a beta audio application audio capture source beta. So it's set. So let's hope it works. And then we'll talk a little bit about WinLink. I'll go through some of the settings of both WinLink and because I said we're going to do a little bit of WinLink this week about the settings. There were some people that had some issues. And then I'll show you the basic FREEDV settings. Now, the one thing we can't really do, I mean we can, but we can't. It's not like a guaranteed is we can't really set up your cat control, your connection to the radio, because that depends on your radio and baud rate and port, all that stuff. So you should know, if you've got a radio, you should know your radio connection settings for cat control and all that. So hopefully for those who have FREEDV and WinLink and all have got that part, the radio connection already connected. Let's see. So, Sean, I skipped you. What's new, Sean?
Oh, not a whole lot new. You and I had some fun yesterday. I guess community service and radio related.
I did.
However, while I was
Real-
doing that, I actually finally got my first POTA activation in Texas.
Oh, nice.
While doing, I guess he had a rest stop, huh? Yeah,
No, I had the gate that was on Ray Roberts.
Oh, the gate was closed?
Well, it finally got open. But yeah,
Oh.
that gate, yeah, it's technically on Ray Roberts. So
the Greenbelt Trail. Yep, you're
Mhm.
on state. Yeah, I wanted to do that. And right now I'm really drained of energy, so that's kind of tough. Did you
Well,
do
yeah.
anything for TikTok or YouTube for that?
I haven't done any videos. I'm just
Yeah,
between work and everything else. It's more of a
Sean got me on TikTok. I just got it. I gotta get 15 more followers. Is that what they call
Nice.
them?
yeah. You have to get more followers.
I
yeah.
got 15 more followers now, and I can start streaming on TikTok as well. So
That reminds me. I think I need to follow you on my other one because I think you found me.
yeah, I did find you. I was like, "Who's this Ray?"
Hey, Cooley. EOD, welcome. Cooley, welcome.
Cooley, welcome.
Yeah, I need to get out and do more POTA. It's just
Same here.
getting overwhelmed, and my role in the North Texas, Oklahoma emergency communications is about to shift into a larger role. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, let's talk Thanksgiving before we get into this. Let's talk Thanksgiving festivities. Let's go ahead and get back to Sean. Sean, what are you doing?
Looks like as long as everything goes the way it should, I'll be heading with my family up to Oklahoma for a couple days.
Oh, cool.
So
Welcome, Blue Boy.
That'll be it from me. I'll be out of
Mhm.
town and enjoying the turkey and ham and
I just realized
all
everything
kinds of
was
fixings, I'm sure.
everything was turned off. I was in a meeting, and so I turn all my YouTube overlays and stuff
That
off.
would be fun for a meeting, though. You know, a real
'Cause-
serious emergency management meeting. You killing me, Smalls?
Yeah. What I just need to do is make a scene that's just a camera, and then it would be a lot easier.
Stop it. Get help.
So I'd just like to say, Tortoise Overland, still the stream boss here. I just want to say that I am the stream boss currently on the Grouch's channel.
A year's supply
cool.
of onion burgers. That could be interesting, 45. Now I got to turn it down, but
I just inhaled a burger on the way home. I just got here a few minutes before go live.
Let me see if I got it set with one of my new ones. I made this with a doll that I've had since I was probably, I don't know, 9 or 10. And I shaved his head back when dolls had hair, my G.I. Joe action doll. I shaved his head to look like Mr. T because that was back during the A-Team, and I love Mr. T. So check this out. I was wanting, one of the things I wanted to do on my channel, which I loved doing as a kid with the Super 8 films, was I did stop motion, and I actually used this G.I. Joe for a lot of fun. Like he'd be crawling through the grass and stuff. I did a lot of stop motion. Nowadays there's a lot of like the claymation. It's basically, similar kind of concept.
yeah.
But it's so difficult. Not difficult. It just takes so much time that I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if I can do something with AI. And I know this isn't as fun as stop motion, but this is something I did with that G.I. Joe, and you'll be able to see the the haircut I gave him. And I must have given him, like, he must have taken a shot to the forehead because there's a red dot and stuff in his forehead. So, and then I added some audio. So here it is.
No audio, but that's cool looking.
Oh, is there really no audio? Well, that's
There's
no
no
audio.
audio, but it's cool looking.
That was cool.
He's just saying CQ POTA. Yeah, as you can, I don't know if I can pause it. Look at the bullet hole in his forehead between his eyebrows. I must have killed him off.
And yet what it's saying is actually matching up with what you're saying. That's the funny part.
That's weird because the audio wasn't working last week either. Do you hear this Riz sound?
No riz.
Yeah, I don't see anything coming out. That's weird.
No.
But it's like a redhead Mr. T.
Oh, you
Hi,
know
Jimmy.
what? I think I know why. I
Did you
bet
forget a button?
I bet Restream defaulted back to the microphone. Yes, it did. It's got to be the wavelength.
CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Golf 1 Juliet Oscar Echo calling CQ POTA and standing by.
Yep, that worked.
That was it.
Yeah, mine says Yeti,
And now you're muted.
but it doesn't even give
Yeah,
a
there we go.
microphone. I have AMD audio device,
You should hear me
Yeti,
now, do you?
email.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
We got you.
and
I'm getting better at this audio mixer on the touch screen.
yeah. You would think it would go over to OBS, but it's not. That's not an option on my deal. The camera is.
All right. Michael, what are you doing? Thanksgiving.
Staying home by myself.
Okay.
We're doing Thanksgiving Saturday, so we can get the family together. So Thanksgiving Day, nothing.
Yeah. Either of you have anything you're looking at buying or looking for any kind of specific deal you're hoping to get a deal on this year? Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
No.
Paul, last time I went with you Black Friday, I ended up buying a radio.
Oh, where was that? Was that Ham Radio Outlet?
Yeah, I got the FT500,
Yeah. Then 4 months later, they came up with a
the 510.
510.
But you know what? For $475, that wasn't a bad deal.
Thanks,
That
Jody.
wasn't a bad deal at all.
And Chris, 10 months.
But I am waiting for 2 chokes on the stick to get here. And then I'm going to set up my outside antennas. Sean has a puzzled look. He doesn't know what the choke on a stick is.
Just the way it came out was kind of a Okay.
So Ziggy has designed a new choke, and it looks like a stick.
I remember
And
we
he
talked
calls
about
it
it
the
last week
choke
or week
on a
before
stick.
last.
I'll find it. Hold on.
So
just
I
the way
got
you
2
said
of
it,
those
I was
coming
like-
in.
I don't know. It went to like jalapeno on a stick the way it came out of your mouth.
Oh no, he changed.
And I'll put you on
Forgot.
a stick.
He changed his. Dang it! He changed where they're being sold. The website, so I don't have it here. They're pretty good. He's made
Was
quite a few of them.
Ziggy with us? I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't seen Ziggy.
Maybe he'll pop on. If he pops on, we'll get that out there. All right. So,
All right,
anything
Jason.
else?
I'm
Any
not
other-
putting that one on the screen.
Any other things you're looking for, John?
Oh
Looking for anything?
God!
You just saw what I just read. Okay. Sean, get your mind out of the gutter. Choke on a stick.
Zig
Hey,
looks
Paul, do
nuts.
you have a picture of a choke on a stick?
We'll just hope for Ziggy to come in and then give us the link. He might have sent it to me in Discord, so when I get a chance, I'll go check it. Got to be careful with this Google search.
Yeah, don't put it on screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ham Nuggets. So he was on Ham Nuggets, season 6, episode 3, 4 something. Let me see if I can. Are you looking for anything?
No, I'm looking. I'm messaging him. Do you have a new website?
All right, guys.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, I see everybody went down the same stick as yeah. All right.
All right.
Storm's moving into Dallas. Let me check on
tonight
that
and
real
tomorrow.
quick.
Let's put that aside. We got stuff to do here. Ziggy, he might grace us with his presence, and then we'll get that website out. And the other one I'm looking for tonight is hoping. Let's see. Ira, a YouTuber out of down in one of the Caribbean islands. I'm hoping he gets on tonight. He was going to join me. We've been emailing a couple times back and forth, and we'll see if he jumps on. I'll watch for him as well.
Have a
Okay.
Good
night,
night, Chris. Thanks for coming in.
Chris, good to see you. Take care. Chris with his crazy schedule. I thought mine was crazy. Douglas is being frustrated with computers. That never happens. All right, let's go to. Oh, I don't need the radio yet.
And no, we haven't chatted with Dell in a bit. Bingo, and we just say, give her a heads up.
Let's get rid of that one. Okay, and we'll put me in there in the corner. So, for those who need the WinLink, you go to winlink.org. We're not going to do as much tonight on WinLink as some may like, but you're just going to click on download. It's got all the products here. Click on user programs, and these are the various programs you can use. The very bottom one, WinLink Express, is the one you want. It's a zip file. Unzip it, install it, and just follow the prompts. You're going to go back to, I can't remember if it installs Vara or not. So if you're going to do VHF or UHF, you're going to go to Vara, and you're going to download FM and HF, these two right here. Vara Chat's pretty cool too. We probably should do a video on that sometime. But grab FM, Vara, and Vara HF. I think Terminal comes with those. So I think you just need those. Vara HF, Vara FM. You do not need those if you're doing you're just using internet. So let's go back. All right, and then you're going to have to set up an account in here, put your call sign in, all that kind of jazz. Now, Vara HF, the Vara apps are free to use. They do have a pay, and I always like to pay for the ones that any software that's in the hemisphere that guys are making. I try to support as much as possible. So this is one I use a lot. So I do support them. And what that does is it unlocks a faster or higher baud rate or bandwidth or whatever for your just a higher upload and download speed when you're on HF and VHF. So, but you don't have to pay for VARA, just so you know. Once you got all that installed, you're going to open up WinLink, and this is WinLink. And I'd like to thank the 27 people who emailed me over this last week from last Sunday night's stream. I got a whole bunch of them. I was able to finally reply to everybody. Can't remember if it was Friday or Saturday, but I thought I got back to everybody. So here's your basic email setup. You're going to go in here to settings, WinLink Express setup, and I'm going to have to edit that out because that just showed my code. I forgot that one doesn't bleep it out. Go into settings, put in your information, address, grid square, all that, and you should be good to go once you're registered with WinLink. If you're having an issue, I know there's a couple people last week said they couldn't get something to work. If you're having an issue with linking your radio to WinLink, that's radio specific. Now, I may not be able to help you, so you need to find somebody who has your radio that has it set up, and then they can help you, or YouTube. The YouTubes may have one as well. Let's see. No, Chris, we don't want that.
There used to be a groups IO for WinLink for issues like that too.
Oh, actually, yeah, there might. I think there still is actually. So basic email program. You got inbox, outbox, sent, saved, deleted, drafts, all that. This is all your received emails because I'm highlighting inbox, highlight outbox. There's nothing there because I sent everything I needed to send. Things that are already sent are here. So those are all the ones I sent from this all the way up. So basically, you're going to click new, just like any email program. But you're just going to put the call sign in. If they're registered and all that, it should be just the call sign. Subject, put the body of the email here, and you're going to click post to outbox. And then when you are done writing all your emails and replying, you're going to open session. I'm currently on Telnet WinLink. Now, a session is how it's going to connect and send and receive emails. So currently I'm set to Telnet, which is my internet. This is where you'd switch to VARA HF or VARA FM, or point-to-point or RDOP or whatever it is you're using. I don't really use any of the other stuff. I use HF, VARA, HF, VARA FM, and Telnet. I think I did do a point-to-point one time with a friend about 9 miles away. We did get it to work, I believe. I just can't remember. So I'm just going to do Telnet tonight. Open session. It pops this window up, and you click start. Now, because I'm on the Telnet, it's going to go very fast. So that's it. And because there's only one message right here, one message received. I didn't send any because there was none in the outbox. And then you just exit. So I got one from Frank, from Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank, KG6NLW. And thankfully it pops the other screen. And this is this is the email. So for those who may not have watched, I went on Frank's stream Friday night, and he graciously helped me get my ID 52A set up on D-Star. So now I'm actually understanding D-Star a bit more, and I'm actually able to use it. So check out his stream Friday night, Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank, if you want to check that out. It's a couple hours in before we start doing it, but between him and I know Hollywood was helping on the stream in the chat, and Mike KMRD was in the chat helping. There was a few guys helping out, so appreciate that. But, so he emailed me, how does the ID 52, hopefully this comes up on stream. So he had me all planned out for that. So thanks Frank. He's probably working. And that's what the email is. So I got his email. If I want to reply, like any other program, you click reply. You can put your message in here and hit post to outbox. Here's the one thing you might want to do, though, if you're using RF, radio frequency. rather than Telnet. Remember, when you're doing RF, it can be slow. So getting rid of what you don't need in the reply is a good thing. I usually just get rid of everything so that it's blank, and I type, "Yes, sir, it did. Thanks for giving me an example on the stream." That way, this is the only thing, plus the header and all this, is going to be sent instead of all that other stuff. So this would be quicker. So remember that when you reply, get rid of all the other stuff that you don't need, them to send them, and just put your whatever it is in your body. So if I post that to Outbox, you'll see over here, Outbox 1, there it is, KG6NLW. I open a session again. And I know I'm going fast, but I'm trying not to spend too much time on WinLink. I click start. It's going to send it. There it is, sent one message right there. Disconnected. So we're done. And that one was sent. Whoop, right there, sent. There it is, KG6NLW. I received another one on that session. So here we go. Is that Jody? Yep. My eyesight isn't that bad yet. Here we go. I got one from Jody. Thanks, Jody. WinLink is great. Just don't turn it into WinKing because somebody's always listening. Very good. Very good advice, Jody. Thanks, man. So that's the basics of WinLink. Now, real quick, I'll show you what it looks like with Vara. So if I want to go HF, actually, I've got FREEDV open. I better not do that one. Let me do this. If I want to do Vara HF, here's what happens when you open a session. You click open a session, and it opens a window that's off screen, of course. I'll wait till later for that. And what it does is, let me close these. It'll open up Vara HF WinLink session. Now, what this is the session like we did on Telnet that did sent, received, and then disconnects. But what you've got to do is you've got to find a frequency, and it's got to not be busy. This one's busy, channel busy. The application is, I don't know, 80% or more correct when it's thinking a channel is busy. It's trying to hear tones. So what you've got to do is choose a channel up here, and you got all these. I'll see, it wants me to update. These propagation estimates, this path reliability estimate, this is based off of your grid square that you put in when you set up. So it's updating the channels according to current propagation, and it's going to give me estimates. And of course, 99 green is better, and it gets worse as we go down. These most likely won't work, but you never know. I've had yellows work and I've had greens not work. So call signs on the left. This is our KD5 EOC. I can usually hit, where did it go? It moved it. So evidently it doesn't think I can hit KD5 EOC. So it puts this one on 80 meters as the closest one. Let's just choose this one. Oh, actually, that was the wrong one. I've got cat control set up, so it's changing my frequency. For some reason, it's saying that one's busy too. So let's go to the one I do know works, K0SI. And let's hope it's not busy. Oh, yeah, it's busy. Here. See if you guys can hear this. Can you hear that? My noise cancellation may affect it, but can you hear that beeping?
Not really.
Okay, well, that beeping in the background is transmitting. Someone's transmitting, so it's got its own digital sound, so the channel is busy. But when it's green and not busy, then what you would do is you'd click start, and it would click, or it would connect to that HF digipeater here, and it would start sending. And it takes a little bit longer, but this is how you can use WinLink with some power to power up your computer and your radio without internet or cell phone. You'd be able to send emails out. So that's one of the important aspects or uses of WinLink. So that's WinLink in a nutshell. This is the Vara session. When you don't use WinLink or Telnet, it pops out another window for Vara. And then when it connects, another window pops up with kind of a waterfall, effect. Let's see if I can find someone just to try this one on 80. Actually, that antenna doesn't do 80. Channel select. Go. Guess WinLink is busy tonight. Still busy. Okay, so anyway, are there any questions before you move on to FreeDV with WinLink? And what I may do is anybody who is having problems, maybe I can do a Discord session with you and try to help you get it set up. If you are someone like that, please just DM me on the Discord server, and we'll set up a time and we'll get on Discord. We can do video and conferencing and all that over Discord, so shouldn't be a problem. But all right, let me close out of that. Let me move this back to Telnet. Okay.
Alrighty.
How are we doing?
Paul, I am back up on WinLink.
Oh, very good.
On my personal call. So 0 messages.
Let me go through some of these.
Now, I use WinLink heavily in Aries. So it's not that I'm not using it. It's just I wasn't using it for my personal email.
Oh, Interstellar Starman, the type is too small.
And by the way, y'all,
Forgot about that.
El Marie hasn't been on anything, but she will be. But she does say hello. But there's stuff in the background working.
There, how's that? Is that better? Not really. Well,
it's a lot more filled out than mine. I got 0 messages.
All right, everybody send KF5LDJ a WinLink email. He needs.
Oh boy, here we go.
He needs some love. You know what I'd have to do is I'd have to change that resolution in OBS, I think, to Interstellar Starman to make that bigger. I think is what I need to do, or zoom it in.
Yeah, it took my old password. I'm glad I logged that.
I don't even know if I remember my password. But
I kept
WinLink's on my other computer too, so.
All right. Let's make sure we've got any. Let's make sure we've not missed any comments or questions.
The only thing I saw was Dawn was receiving over HF your email.
Dawn is receiving HF. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dawn. So Dawn's using HF. Douglas wants to try peer-to-peer. I think we should try that, but I want to get into FreeDV tonight, Douglas. So maybe we can try that on, on another day or night or something when we're not streaming or something, or maybe another stream. Who knows? I'd like to get it down and do it before I actually get it up on the stream, because I haven't done it in a while. Let's see. Might show updating the map. Oh, did it not show the map? It was just showing. It was just showing the text, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see it. You didn't show a map. No.
Fortis is getting it. Failure to connect. Is it busy? Is the one you're sending it to busy? Is someone already talking to that call sign and frequency? Fortis Overland, make sure from Technovideo, make sure you're in digital mode on the radio. The correct digital USB or LSB.
Said it wasn't actually connecting to the HF station.
Oh, okay. So this is another important. Yeah, I was just about to show that one.
Yeah. So you can do all your updates on WinLink over RF. Please don't do it unless you absolutely cannot use it, because it will tie up whatever frequency you're using.
Yeah, it pops up the map on this. Didn't show this. He was right. So there's a map feature right there. The one I have selected, I believe, is this one. Let me check. Yeah, so the one I have selected is the larger little pin. So you can just click through and select one if you know where it is, and you can see all the green, yellow, red, kind of rated with the most recent update. Thank you for reminding me of the map. That's a pretty cool feature, actually. Whoa. So right now it's showing East Coast is not good for me. Central United States is. And then the other thing is channel selection. So he was saying you can update even without the internet. So if I click here, it will update, which I did earlier. It did earlier, and this will update to the current and give you current path reliability estimates. Those are estimates. It doesn't mean they're all going to work. You can also select one, and you can have it do auto connect, and it will choose. It will go to the next channel, I believe, or I think it's automated. Someone can correct me, or you can manually click here when it's going and go to the next channel. So forecast, I've never looked at that. Okay. So there's a lot of other features here. Solar flux. But yeah, so check out those other features once you got it set up, and give some of these a try. Tune up your radio and give them a try. The map might actually be better, for you to find one. Maybe find an area that, like, if I'm here in Texas, I'm the white dot here, and I know that I hit Colorado regularly, then I could probably just select one of these and it would probably work. Normally I hit California pretty regularly, but according to this, it's saying no go. Doesn't mean it won't, but of course it depends, right? Your antenna setup, your power, if it's a Yagi, what direction. So you can choose the one that you're used to hitting. And then once you've used it enough on HF and know kind of where you hit and the certain call signs that you can hit, then it's much easier and you can just use the ones you're used to hitting. Some of them are busier than others, by the way. All right. Yeah, that was Technovideo. He likes the map selection. Don's, okay. Tortoise overlay, not actually connecting to an HF station. Just sending. It's just sending, and they're receiving. Let's see. What's the form that you can map? I'm not sure what you mean, Dave.
Are you talking about the status form? Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, Jody, have you checked if there's any VHF, UHF digipeaters in your area, Jody? I think those are a little bit easier to set up.
They are. And he might actually find one of those instead.
Okay, Don has something here. How do you lock the frequency? Let me go back here. So I'm just going to choose that one this guy. I've used him before. Oh, wait, this antenna is not 80 meters. Channel selection. Go to 40 meters. I guess it didn't change. There we go. You can do auto connect and it'll connect. Well, it shouldn't connect till it's free. Oh, no, that's okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so auto connect is the one that tries the station you chose, then it goes to the next station, the next station, the next station, the next station. I don't know how effective that is because right here, look, path quality is 55. That's not great quality. If you want to just hold this, then you would just do start, Don. If you just want to stay on this frequency and don't want it to change, don't do auto connect. Do start right here. Does that answer the question, Don? Technovideo, there's going to be. Oh, it's Dion. Good to see you, Paul. So he makes a good point right here. His antenna is weak to the east, so the map helps me pick something to the west. So visually, it's easier to see on the map, and that way you kind of know, well, I'm hitting this direction, or my antenna is configured to go this way, so this is the direction I'm going to look on the map. And Jody's right. This is true for the most part. If WinLink is working locally, Digipeters, local VHF, UHF, then more than likely, everything else is working locally. So major emergency, you're right. Most likely HF would be the one you'd use if everything else is down around you.
Depending.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, not
Depending on
100%.
conditions.
You guys go ahead and speak up when you want here. Yeah, Hamlich the maneuver says the auto select setups.
I call them Heimlich too.
Only on channels on 40. Okay, let's see. Let me see what we can do here.
So it's interesting. Telnet's my only option now. Oh, wait, because I have a session open. That's why.
Don, I think this is the way you could do it. We're going to test it right here. You click frequency, so it's in frequency order. And if I click this one and do auto connect, let's see if it goes to the next one below it. Should be another 40 meter frequency. Nope, it didn't. It went to an 80 meter frequency. So that doesn't work. Yeah, so that doesn't work. The auto connect setup. Let's try this. Okay, under auto connect setup, allowed frequency ranges, you could set it right here. Let's give it a try. Let's try, we just want 40.
By the way, I did get a message from Jody.
Let's try
It
this.
says, congratulations. I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. You can arrange your credit card for your warranty at your convenience.
Hamwick says you're on it now.
I think it's still transmitting. Is it? Oh no, it stopped. Not gonna let me do anything until where did it go? What just happened? It's going to a monitor that doesn't exist. Try that again. There we go. All right, so that didn't work. Auto connect setup. This still shows all of them. Settings, auto connect setup. I wonder if I need the dot. Maybe I need the dot.
Maybe.
Save. Path quality. Nope, I still see all of them. Does anybody mention in chat how to do that? Auto connect setup factor.
No, nobody's mentioned that.
You can set minimum path quality.
Hamwick
Minimum
saying
distance.
frequency range and signal strength.
Am I hearing a washing machine in the background?
The signal strength here. Minimum bar signal. It's weird that unless I'm not putting it in right.
I don't know. I've only done Telnet, so I couldn't tell you how to do that.
Shows dot with 3 X's, dot 3 X. You know what we're going to do? Let's go ahead and set that, close it. Let's open back up.
Jody, I replied to you.
Jim's saying use the built-in help file. That might help.
A built-in help file. Where's that at here?
Where's the help? Is there a help button? Oh, way up at the top on the main screen.
Oh, WinLink. Up here? Is this going to help me with Vara's settings?
Vara HF
Yeah.
at FM. There you go.
Let's see, transmission speeds. Here's the other window that pops up, and you see all the communication here. It's kind of waterfall view setup. You got to choose your input and output like any other audio. Drive level, waterfall. Interface options. I didn't see anything about limiting your frequencies. So that's something we'll have to figure out. Figure that out another time, Don.
I don't even want to know what you guys got going on over on there on the side.
I replied back to him, ag and yuck. Ag for acknowledge and yuck for yuck.
I want to see real quick. Let's choose a 7 megahertz one. All right. Quality is 40, so my 55 setting's not working.
Techno Video said you sent you a message.
Yep, I'm pulling it up now.
There are no channels that meet your selection parameters. There's none that are 50. There's 55 right there. Now it says 43, so it must have changed. All right, let's try that again. Let's move this down to 40. I just want to see if it only shows.
Oh, it says example and it says quality next to it. So the quality showing 43.
Yeah, I thought that was this here.
So yeah, if you look at it, it's got.
Oh, it's okay. Quality is different.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to select. Let's just select that one. And cancel. How are they all being used? Why is everybody on WinLink tonight?
It's like some streamers on there or something.
I know it's weird. And good night,
But
Cody.
you know, once you start it, it will wait for you to get in line to get it sent.
Yeah, but I've done something. It keeps saying, please click settings, auto connect setup,
Oh.
review your settings. It says my parameters aren't, there's nothing that fits my parameters.
Hamlet maneuvers saying check your frequency
This
format.
must be, yeah, this must be typed wrong.
So it should be 7,000.000 to 73.
7,000 or 70,000? Because that one shows
He showed
5Xs.
Well, it'd be like 7 kilohertz.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's try this. All right.
So Technoshawn got me on 40 meters, either to Colorado or
I did it wrong again.
New Mexico.
Oh, he did it RF?
Yeah. So did you use Vara or did you use Packet? I'm curious because Vara is usually pretty fast. I've never used Vara.
You
I
need
did
an
download
audio
it.
connection, interstellar. If your radio has audio built in, that's great. If not, you need like a DigiRig, a Signal Link, or some type of audio interface.
I have a Signal Link and it works well. A lot of people suggest using TNCs, But as far if you're doing VHF packet, Signal Link works quite well.
Yeah, evidently I'm putting the frequency in wrong, so I'll have to play around with that another time. Don, I'll get back with you. I'll figure that out. But I have a feeling that's where you would do it. You could go into auto connect, put the frequency in. I thought I had it in this format, but evidently I don't have it right.
But from what we did a test here in Denton County, and we all use 144.99 for all the digipeters and gateways in the county. And your system, you just tell it to send, and I'll just wait until for its turn to be able to send something.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop others from sending. It's going to integrate with everybody else.
So once again, winlink.org. That's where you get that set up. Don, let's get back. I'll play with that again tomorrow. I want to figure that out. And again, if you're on Discord, hit me up if you're having issues connecting, and we'll work it out on a video call on Discord. So the other one here is FREEDV. I met Munir. You can see his update right here. Munir's FREEDV update. I met him at Dayton, did an interview, and came back to make it a video. But the background noise of everybody talking and laughing and everything was so loud, it was annoying. It would have been annoying for y'all to watch, so I didn't do it. I think I'll just have Munir come on sometime, maybe if I can. I remember asking him, he said, yeah, that'd be great. So anyways, basically what FREEDV is, right here, it's a suite of digital voice modes over HF radio. That's the very basic of what it is. So basically, it's squeezing the bandwidth your voice uses into a digital encoded format that this software sends in that format. Another person's software receives it, and your voice can get through with less than ideal conditions. So think FT8 for digital. FT8 can get through when other digital modes don't get through. FREEDV is that for voice. Now it is digital, so if someone comes across it and they're not listening with the software setup, they're just listening on the radio, they're going to get the digitized noise. But when you're listening, it will. Let's see here. Let me unmute the browser. If you're listening with the program, you'll hear the voice with a digitized sound like any other D-Star, Wires X, DMR, but you won't have any noise. There will be zero noise in the background. And that's what's kind of cool about it. So what you do is you go to freedv.org and you're going to download this app. Just go to the very bottom. And he has it, or they have it for Windows, Linux with Intel, Linux with Raspberry Pis, Linux for Flex radios, and Mac OS. So they've covered their bases here. And that's where you get it. And they just released this one last week, November 19th. They keep updating it. These guys are on top of it. It's always updated. So what I want to do is give you a sample of this new RAID encoding. Now, the way I understood it when he explained it to me, I think, is there's a bit of AI incorporated in the RADE, the RAID, I guess, the RAID format of digitization. So he's got a whole bunch of frequently asked questions down here. Hoping for that sample file. Where did he put that? Download. He's got a sample file on here. So this goes over for all you technical people. This goes through how it all works. So as you can see, it encodes through here, FM modulation, demodulation, and it re-encodes or decodes it. So let's see. Here's some samples. And let's hope I got that unmuted. It looks good. Like you should hear this. So let's see. Here's some samples where we are comparing analog FM, D-Star, and RAID at negative 100 dBm. D-Star is representative of an LMR system based on classical DSP vocoder and FEC technology. If you guys know what that is, great. I don't. First, a nice strong negative 100 dBm signal with no fading, which represents best quality each waveform is capable of delivering. So here's analog FM. Okay, we can all tell that's analog, and you get that kind of that hissing in the background, right? Let's
we
listen.
can't
No,
hear
we're
it.
not hearing it.
Sorry.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Interstellar, I do not believe a digi-rig would work as a hotspot for a DMR.
The meter was going. What's up?
Pretty sure that doesn't work that way.
Hey, it's showing here that it's going out.
Brigger, yeah, we're all nerds in different ways, but yeah, nerds.
Let me check here. I may have to I'll add it manually then. It shows on the meter, it's showing going out to the stream. Output.
Yep, no problem.
Let's see if this works. And let me do listen.
So there's tools out there that could be used instead, like free software codec and app.
That's the problem. It's going to hear you guys too. You're probably going to get an echo now. Let's see if you hear this without an echo. Can you talk, Michael? Let me see if I'm hearing double.
Echo, 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 echo. I don't hear anything.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I think
Okay.
Sean and I are echoless.
Okay. I'm hearing it because I'm getting both streams here in my ears. Okay, let's see if this works analog.
No, sir.
Nothing.
You guys aren't getting it?
No, sir.
Not at all.
I got 3 meters showing audio out is working.
Jody, there are many people in this hobby that have a plethora of nerd qualifications.
I'm just a nerd, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun doing it.
I get called a nerd just because I play with radios. So, and I'm like, God, they're way farther nerds than I am.
People think I'm super technical, but you put me next to an engineer. I'm super.
Yeah, we know
practical.
nothing.
I'm super practical. They
Pardon?
start pulling out those test sets for the repeaters that cost like $110,000 a piece. I'm like, I have no clue what you're doing. Your precious buttons and a lot of little color lines.
Yeah, just I can plug cables into the box and push big buttons. That's it.
I'm going to try one more thing here.
There's an echo.
Now you got an echo.
Okay, let's see if you hear though. Let me know if you hear and if you get an echo.
Dude, if you had a guitar and you could sing,
But you have to
got it made.
because you're echoing in my ear.
More like you're in a hallway.
Sounds like he's on stage about ready to sing us a song.
No, we're not hearing it.
Got the delay going.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, my mixer says there's audio, but evidently not.
Sunday.
Let me delete these. And okay, can you talk again? Let me make sure I'm not getting echoed.
Check. We're getting an echo from you, by the way. Check. Money order. CD. Check.
Droid
French.
Star, I can speak to a little bit about. It is mostly open source. You can configure it
About now?
various different ways.
Echo.
I've kind of figured out 1 or 2 different ways to do it, but it can be done to work where you want it to. Whether it be
How about that?
Echo.
still hearing your echo. Sounds like you're talking in a tin can or a coffee can too.
This must sound awful. Whoops. Did an H instead of a 5. Are you getting an echo on mine?
I can't tell if it's because it's going through his, because when you talk, it doesn't.
No,
The
you don't
beeps
have
are.
any echo on yours. You got a gate, definitely. I can hear the gate opening and closing on yours because there's a bit of a background noise going on. Sounds like a washing machine or something. Audio. We all love audio. Oh, now I'm starting to hear myself.
How about now?
Oh, you got the super reverb going.
Oh,
10-4
you are
now.
definitely you're sitting in the middle of a coffee can.
How about now?
Oh, there you go.
You're normal.
Yeah.
All right.
I was going to say
That's
10-4,
right.
good buddy. You got the super reverb.
That's weird. That's
I'm going to show
frustrating.
you all this coax. This is trippy. Ziggy told me what it was.
All right. Well,
I'm bigging myself here just for a second while we're waiting. There's one end of the coax right there. But notice it's got two cables.
I don't know if this is going to work or not.
There's the other end. According to Ziggy, this is a CB gimmick. We're running dual antennas. Is you have what you connect to the CB and the two trucker antennas. That was in that stack of cables that I bought for $1.
Hey, Michael, let me see if this works. This is analog FM.
No, sir.
Nothing. Wow. Okay. Well,
this
I'm not
was,
gonna do that.
in a pile of coax. But
So the audio is not going to work. That's great for an audio stream. So
this is the coax I'm
let's
using
disconnect and let's see. Am I still coming in doubling?
No, you're fine.
Let's get to the radio. So you're going to download and install this program. This is what it looks like. And you're going to set up here. So this is the part that's confusing for people. And if you've got it running while you're watching, I'll go through all 4 steps that you need to set up the audio. And I'm hearing myself. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Okay. What you got to remember with this is you're not going through the radio. You're going through the computer to the radio. So the audio is going to be 4 settings from the radio to the PC and from the PC back, both microphone and speakers. So you're going to start with, if you do this easy setup right here, first option under tools, you only have 3 choices to make. That is the radio device, which in my case, the 101D has a USB connection. It's the USB audio codec. The second choice is decoded audio plays back through. So the decoded audio in my computer, how do I want to hear that? That's my headset. And then my transmitted audio is not going to be the microphone on the radio. It's going to be the microphone that's going through this software program. So it's my microphone on my computer. And those are the 3 settings for simple setup.
Paul, I'm going to try to plus you up a little bit more here because does that help? People are having trouble seeing what you're doing.
Seeing or hearing?
Seeing. We can hear you just fine. And thank you, Interstellar. So it's good to hear I have courage.
Am I full screened?
Yeah, Sean and I are in the corner.
Okay.
On the right.
All right. So these are the 3 settings. Now, this is usually where people get it messed up. Just remember, it's from the radio sound into the computer. That sound from the computer into my headset. My microphone into the computer, and then it automatically goes back to the radio device in the audio codec. Down here's your rig control. You're going to have to set that up. That's dependent on your radio. I choose hamlib cat control by port, and it works just fine. So let me show you a more advanced look of how the audio works. So this audio has 4 settings. At the bottom, you'll see a tab here, receive and transmit. So receive is to computer from radio. And again, which one is it? It's the USB audio codec. The next one is output from computer to speakers or headphones. That's my headphones. Okay, so now I have the input. The receive is set up. Go to transmit. Input from microphone to computer, which is my microphone, which I did later, and it was this one, worked fine. And then from the computer to the radio is the USB audio codec. I have a all cap one, which is my 101D, and the not all capped one is my signal link for my VHF, UHF. So if you have audio issues, start here in the advanced audio configure and think of how it goes, computer to radio, or from radio to computer, from computer to headphones, and then on the transmit, from my mouth, my microphone, to the computer, and the computer to radio is again the codec. And that's it. That's how you set up the audio, and that's where most people get mixed up. I've done it before where I've got the headsets from my radio and I'm listening, and the guys, because you can chat in the program too, I'll show you. And he's putting little text in there saying, I don't hear you, I don't hear you. And I was talking with the radio mic and I had the radio headset on, completely forgetting, oblivious that it's got to be the PC headset, the PC mic to use this program. So let's go into it. Once you got your cat control and your audio set up, let me move this in the middle. Then all you have to do here is choose, this is the newest mode, and you just click Start Modem. And it's connecting, hopefully, unless I've done so much here now that it's not going to connect.
So DFred K40ZI says the audio device name can be changed in Windows under properties to whatever you want. I changed mine to FTDX10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't done that. I just made one all caps and the other in with not caps. Okay, now we're not going to connect. Let me turn that off and restart it. I think I've done too much. Evidently my audio is having problems. I think that's the issue too, is when I go do all these different audio things, it messes up my mixer, I guess.
Probably need to get a dedicated computer for your streaming.
Is there any Coke or anything?
Yeah, I may just do that. I've got an i5, an Intel i5 Mac.
You're hot. Your mic's hot, Sean.
Okay. Now I'm connected. Let me show you. Let's get this image up too. That's covering Sean, so we'll put that up here. Well, there's the radio, so you can see that too. All right. Now, this is all grayed out. That means you're connected, and it says here stop modem. So we are connected. Now you can switch to analog. Here, let me unmute it. You switch to analog. You guys,
Doug, it makes it a lot clearer. It's basically digital.
Oh wait, I don't know why it's not working.
So if you're in a high noise area, Doug, it will knock a lot of that noise out.
And now do you hear that?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay, so that's all you're going to hear in analog mode, right? On HF. Let me mute that. And this is the waterfall. So frequencies here. Oh, here, this guy's talking. Well, let's see if he'll talk again. You're not hearing it right now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But we're seeing it.
All right. Let's just go over the interface. I don't really mess with any of this, but if you need to, you can adjust your mic and speaker level here. You can switch to digital, analog. You can start a voice keyer here and push to talk. Now, if you want to hear yourself, your audio, you can right-click on this and monitor transmit audio. And you can also adjust monitor volume. So there's some options here. But just leave it as default when you first start using it, and then tweak it if you have to. So we're going to go back to digital so that I can unmute this. Let's see if you hear that. Do you hear the line or the radio?
Yeah, we hear the radio.
Yeah.
You're hearing analog, right?
Correct.
Okay, I don't want that.
Obviously analog.
So well, there's a digital noise. There's a digital sound too when someone's talking. You shouldn't hear anything. I'm listening to FREEDV and I'm not hearing anything because no one's talking. So this is blocking out the HF static and audio and all that right now. So the only time I'll hear is when someone is talking. Remember again, it's in my headset. So let's pull up something that you really you kind of need to know. Reconfigure this a little bit. You go to Tools and you go to FREEDV Reporter. This is a very cool tool to have. What this does, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. What this does is this is a reporter of everybody using FREEDV right now. So you've got their call sign, their grid square, how far they are from me, what version of FREEDV. This shows what frequency they're on, what mode they're using. We're on the RAID. And what they're doing here, this is receive, the red lines are transmit. And then you can put a note here. So they've got names, locations. Here's mine, Little Elm. And you can put a note here, and that's just right down here. If I wanted to change the note, you can put that. So you can kind of communicate with people on this reporter as you're, trying to connect until you get everything figured out. So what I want to do is we want to go on to this, see where this 7.170 is. There's a lot of people here listening. No one's talking. Oh, there's Dave. Is Dave on the stream? Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Right here. See, Dave, he sent this.
Tortoise and overlap's coming over.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, Tortoise is at 7.2.
KB5 UTY just says here in the note, hey, Paul. And I can go in here. I can say, hey, Dave.
He sent you another one.
And you click send and see here it changes my note. And it turns pink, I think, temporarily. And then it disappears. So you can see when people change the note. So let's see where Dave is. Why does it keep
up?
Tortoise is on 7.2.
Okay, so Dave is on 7.163. Now here's the same as me. So here's the issue I have right now. When you mess around with stuff, it just it'll change the frequency for some unknown reason. So here's the frequencies, the set frequencies you might want to use, right? So Dave and Tortoise, click that 7.177 and see if we can get back to that frequency. So I don't know if that's a bug or what, but it changes sometimes. Okay, so now I see Dave on there.
Question: would this could be considered digital for a technician license? I think what you're relegated to are the frequencies, not necessarily.
Yeah, it's the frequency.
It's a frequency. So if you are licensed to use that particular frequency, you can use it in any mode that is allowed on the frequency.
Right.
And you'll see here 28.33 and 28.72 are the 10-meter frequencies used. You can use another frequency if you have those permissions. So yeah, it all up to your permissions.
So Colin's asking, does it have frequencies like FT8?
Yeah, these right here. These are kind of the set frequencies. When you click over here, is that being covered or can you see that? I'm on OBS.
No, it's right above Sean's head, but yeah, you can.
Okay. So you'll click here and there's the set frequencies like digital modes, FT8 and such. So that's why I went to 7.177. But I just want you to know that sometimes if you click over here something for some reason, I've noticed and other people have noticed, so it's not just my setup, the frequency on the radio will change for some reason. So anyway, so double check you're on the frequency, and you can double check by looking here in the reporter, and you'll see this is huge. I mean, compared to like 7-8 months ago, there wasn't this many people using it. All the red lines are people talking, and the blue lines are people listening. So right now, 7.177, there's a whole bunch of people here. Let's find, let's see, where is he? There's Dave. So Dave just changed his, says, hey, Paul. Oh, we got Hillbilly Ham on here. Oh, I hate it. It keeps moving it. So let's give it a try. I'm hoping this is set up. I'm hoping you hear it. I might have to unmute something. I was testing it earlier. There's Tortoise. Could you hear that or not? Michael, could you hear that?
No, sir.
No.
All right, let me try to go back to him. Okay. No. For some reason, it's coming out my speaker. N3 MFL, do you copy? I just want to make sure this is set right because I'm hearing audio from my computer or my radio for some reason. Over. Okay, he says he hears me loud and clear. He's talking right here.
Does it? So I have a question. Does it
Yeah.
transmit your call sign at the same time?
Yeah, say that again. Sorry, he's talking in my ear. Go ahead.
Does it transmit your call sign at the same time you're transmitting?
It doesn't transmit anything other than what you speak out of your mouth.
Okay.
So this is not a digital
make
mode that sends data other than your voice data.
Okay.
Okay. And the other question was, so Interstellar Starman, that sound you heard, you know how every digital mode has a specific sound, RIDI, PSK, FT8? That's the digital sound of FREEDV digitizing my voice through the computer into the radio and sending that digitized sound. Now, Tortoise, can you talk again? And I want to show them. Okay, he's talking right now. Do you see how this bandwidth here on the waterfall shrinks? See the size of the bandwidth is here instead of out here. He just finished talking. So your bandwidth of your voice is about half. I don't remember the actual numbers. I think it's on the FreeDV website. It's about half. There's some numbers up here. But you can see the bandwidth of his voice audio is this wide instead of this wide. So that's an advantage of it. It takes less, just like CW works in low low and poor conditions better than voice, and FT8 works in poor. It's the same kind of concept.
So Douglas Adventures, Amateur Radio, and more. Sorry. He's asking what HF radio you're using for it.
Me, I'm on the 101D. Doesn't matter what HF radio, just have a digital connection. Okay, Hillbilly is talking now, but I don't hear anything.
Dave says my water falls short. I'm in data LSB mode on the radio. And he says, should I be in LSB mode?
I forgot about that. Mine switches to data LSB automatically.
So I guess that's what you're supposed to be, but you're hearing him just fine on that mode.
Yeah.
and Hillbilly's not hearing anything from the radio.
Okay, so man, this is frustrating that the audio can't come out. Normally, I can assign this application to come through the mixer, but this FreeDV doesn't work that way for some reason.
And Dave's getting people replying, so that's cool.
Okay, so now we've got. Now, if we wanted to, we could switch, a couple 3 kilohertz or something and move away from this with all these people. But this allows you to hear more people and get on FreeDV more.
Paul, FreeDV includes a built-in feature to embed your call sign name and location grid square as a text stream within the digital signal. It's whatever you put
really?
in the tools and options. Very cool.
Where would that text stream come out?
It's under tools and options. I don't know. It may come out of the line that you're looking at there on that page.
Control, you could set frequencies there. Oh, text message.
Dave, you were heard in Arkansas quite clearly.
So here's the text message. I guess I have to probably stop modem. Put that in here, I guess. Is that where you're talking about the reporting? Report to PSK reporter. Interesting. I've never even looked to see if that reports. I just assumed this was used by this FreeDV reporter, but it says it reports to PSK reporter too. So that's kind of interesting. I haven't messed. Oh, whoops. I haven't messed with much of the settings. I've just set it up and used it on voice. So all these new these different features that they're coming out with in our chat here, they're talking about are pretty cool. So we've got KI5YHF, KF5EAN. It moves and then I can't find them. Okay, Tortoise Overland is talking right now. So
there's obviously a community for it.
Yeah, and it's growing. I mean, this was nowhere near this many just like last spring. So it's building, it's growing more and more. So what I'd like to do is, because evidently audio is not going to work, is for those who want to get into this, we can do a Discord voice chat conference, and we can share screens and all that. I can help you get set up, and we can get you set up and running. So as you can see here, though, we got Tortoise Overland, Ham Till It Hurts, Dave KB5UTY. He's the one with Seed Studio. So if anything Seed Studio and Meshtastic, he's the man. Let's see, who else am I missing here? In3MFL. Am I missing anybody else's call sign that's in our chat? I guess if we went to a different frequency, we could separate ourselves.
I wonder if that's like the calling frequency.
Yeah, these are just like FT8 is 7.074. And Reydio and PSK are at 0070 range and 080 or above range.
Well, PSK reporter is showing K5 VOP contacts.
Oh, is it really? Okay, interesting. So these are the two frequencies you would ideally use. If you needed, you could go off 3 kilohertz, and I've gone off these frequencies just a few kilohertz to do it. Again, 3 kilohertz for voice is necessary, but you don't need 3 kilohertz separation when you're using FreeDV because it doesn't use that much. So you can see when someone's talking up here. I'm sorry you don't get the audio. If anyone would like help set up, I'll create a FreeDV chat room in Discord, and I'll start helping people individually get that going. All right. So unfortunately, I tested it earlier. I did a recording on Restream, and I heard the audio come back, so I thought it was set, but it's not. So anyway.
You never know.
The guys that are in here doing it, they're talking and they're hearing each other. Tortoise is Dave. What did you say? Dave was hearing people.
Mm-hmm. He had 4
Hillbilly,
people replied to him at the same time.
Hillbilly, you're right here. And here's the other cool thing. Tortoise Overland, can you or Dave, can you talk? And then I'm going to show you guys something. That's pretty cool. Oh, someone else is talking, but we're not hearing him. This is like Sweden or something. Okay, so Tortoise is talking. If you look over here, see all the blue lines on the same frequency? This is the signal reports. So this 19, this K0PFX is hearing him with a 19. There's a -7, just like FT8 and all the others. 19 is great, -4 is not so great. So you can see how people are hearing you. Okay, so right now, Tortoise is talking. He can look over here and see how all these guys are receiving him, 17, 16, 2, 0. So you can kind of see the propagation of your signal as well. So they were having a conversation. They were who was that? I think it was Hillbilly, and I think Tortoise was talking right here. There's Dave. Dave, were you able to get out or no?
He's got people replying to him. He was.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he had like 4 of them at once.
Okay, Tortoise.
Don's questioning why he's hearing people in analog.
What's that?
Could be people just using the same frequency.
Yeah, they could be. And there's some malicious ham operators out there that don't like hearing digital sounds on a frequency that's for voice. And so you'll get people that occasionally you'll get some people that they cause interference and in the transmission. And unfortunately, that's going to happen no matter what you do. But
it reminds me one time we were working on the vehicles at the county, and one of our vehicles has a TS480 in it, and 14.313 we're listening to a guy key down. Apparently he was transmitting 5,000 watts. The NAL from the FCC listed that he was pumping it at 5,000 watts, but he had it on a loop going for hours. This is the same loop. Larry King is a blankety blank, a blankety blank, a blankety blank. And he had that on loop constantly. And what was funny was everybody was doing Morse code. They were doing PSK31. They were doing all these digital modes just to see if they can get through the QRM.
well, let me pull this
Everybody
up.
jumped on once to do it. It was pretty funny.
So let's pull up.
Great environment.
Let's see if anybody heard me. I didn't know this did this. I thought it was just for the reporter within the. So that was earlier. That was when I was testing it earlier. So they heard me 6 hours ago. Let's see, KB5 UTY. Come on. Okay, so here's the people here in Dave. This is cool. See, this is something new. I didn't know PSK Reporter showed this. So Dave's getting heard.
Cool.
That's
Let's
cool.
see.
That's insane.
All right. So there we
Where are the
go.
skip? There's some skips there, but
And let's try MFL. I got to remember that. Oh, wait, it's this one. Let me move this down.
Dave is saying he's got guys in Japan now.
Dawn is on. Let's try N3FML. This is Tortoise.
and every one of those is being heard.
No, these aren't. It has to have a number on it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that was not making sense because I'm not seeing the skip of the wave.
Yeah.
No,
Jody's saying you can actually filter it to just show FREEDV.
There we go, right there. Why isn't it showing any for him?
Oh, there you go. That makes more sense.
Usually it has a number, like how many minutes. So I guess not. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's look at, was Don N5SKT getting out?
Yeah, he said he was.
All right, there's a couple for Don. Yeah, see, it gives numbers for those.
He's down Central Texas.
And KE6GAE. Let's look at Hillbilly. All right, there's a couple for Hillbilly, reporting Hillbilly. So as you can see, this is a pretty cool technology. And so for those who don't like FT8, they don't consider it a mode or radio, this could be an option for you to kind of dabble in that kind of that digital realm that works in less than ideal conditions.
It's too early for that, Sean. Sean, did you not get your Coke?
No, I didn't.
So we'll have
You
to
need a
do
White
more.
Monster.
I encourage everyone to just give it a try. And there's help videos on YouTube, but I am more than happy to
Paul,
get
you
on
got
Discord.
Tortoise's- I think you got Tortoise's call wrong. It's
Oh, did I do it wrong?
N3 MFL.
Maybe I did 5. I'm used to doing 5.
No,
November 3, Mike Foxtrot Lima.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So
yeah,
Tortoise is even getting
you
out.
put FML.
Oh, okay. Tortoise is getting out over here in the Seattle area. Actually, that's Tacoma, I think. Did it say here? Yeah, that's southern. That's Tacoma area. Yeah, so very cool. This is something new. I'm glad I learned this tonight. So whoever said that, thank you. So that's FREEDV. And again, I apologize to those who don't have it set up and I'm not getting audio pumped in. It's tricky because it's using the USB data cable that connects the radio to the computer as audio. So it's hard to pump that kind of thing into my mixer. It's just going to be RF because if I go to it now, the same data cable that I'm hearing here in digital format is this sound. This sound is also. That's what is coming through. So if we, let's see, is someone talking? Let me get someone else transmit, and you'll hear the digital sound.
Dave, can you transmit?
Okay, there it is. Can you kind of hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the sound of FREEDV. But when you hear their voice,
it's not real defined, but it's there.
No, it's not great conditions, but you won't hear that background RF noise on FREEDV. All you hear is their voice. I can hear Tortoise talking right now. And then see, again, over here, who's talking here?
Hillbilly, I'm the same way. I got to play with it to figure it out.
Don's talking now. And you got
1,000 watts.
People getting Don at an 8 SNR, 2, 3, -3, 11, 12, 13. So this is cool too. You don't really need signal reports. You can see how they're receiving you. So the ones like this guy 17, K0PFX, he's probably hearing Don really clear.
Yeah, at a kilowatt, I imagine so.
Is that what Don said he's doing?
Yeah, he's pumping a kilowatt.
You don't need a kilowatt, Don.
Jody's suggesting get a software-based audio splitter app or something like Voice Meter. Should be able to work a twin signal.
Jody, I've played with that. It was so difficult for me to set up. I couldn't get it to work. That's why I ended up with Elgato's WaveLink software mixer.
And Tortoise, are you on LSB or USB? Should be on LSB.
That's the other thing. Set it to LSB. It might go digital automatically.
And Sean, we're feeling your pain. I actually have a Coke, but you don't live next door to me.
500 watts. Hamlet QRO, go home. No, I've pumped out. If I need to do something, I use my full 500 watts, but you shouldn't for this. But
He turned it down.
The first time I used this, the guy that introduced me to it lives in Allen, and it may have been ground wave propagation, but he and I, in the middle of the day, used this and QSO'd very clearly on 5 watts on 80 meters at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And we were only using 5 watts. So what you might want to do, let's see, is so if you would like, let me put this link in, and then you can just go straight to it for those. And I apologize again that I couldn't get the audio to work. This is the link that'll take you to these demonstrations: analog, D-Star, and RAID. So listen to the difference. And the D-Star and the RAID, of course, it digitizes the voice, so it's not as natural as the FM, but it does get through when SSB may not, and it gets rid of the background noise, which is the very cool part. It sounds like you're on a repeater, so it's very cool. Anyway, so check that out if you'd like, and download it. And in the description and in my YouTube channel, the Discord link should work. So they want me to say hello, so let me do this. This is K5VOP. You guys are sounding good. I've been hearing your converse, but I thought I'd get on here and let you guys hear me, and then you guys can let me know how I'm coming through. KZPFX, K0PFX. He seems to be hearing everybody really good, but anyway, I heard everybody. Back to whoever's next. I had someone else trying to talk there. He may
Yes,
be out
he
of
did.
range.
It's the 101D, Douglas.
Yeah, 101D.
FT 101D.
All right. They said I was doubling. All right, let me try again.
Colin said
Sorry to
he
double
just
you on
installed
there.
it. It put C++ and
But I was
Python.
copying all of you guys and sounding great. So this is my signal going out, and I can do transmit attenuation. You can do mic speaker level. So keep playing around with this, guys, and hopefully we get more people on it. And I was thinking about doing a net at some point, start at least maybe a monthly net. It's kind of fun. So whoever's next, go for it.
So how wide is it, Paul? 7.177,
Yeah,
and it's only 2 above.
I want to say, let's see, so this is 3,000. This width is 3,000. He probably says it on the website. And it's cutting off about 700 on each side. 7 to
about
900 on each
1.4?
side.
1.4 kilohertz.
Yeah,
1.6.
approximately. Let's check
Yeah.
the DVD website or FREEDV website. I'm sure it tells us.
Douglas, yes, but you would need to get either a and you're gonna need an interface, whether you get a signal link or a what's the other one I'm thinking of that I want to get?
TNC.
DigiLink, DigiRig.
DigiRig. Or get
You need a
DigiRig,
pack
yes.
for. You need a pack core 4.
Yeah, right here, 1,500 hertz. 1,500 hertz compared to the 3,000. So
you got 500 spare there for you generals. Sean, are you still general?
Yes, I'm still a general.
Okay, we'll get you there.
Maybe.
So that's pretty much it on it, guys. So you can kind of watch this, monitor it, go to frequencies. You see these guys on 7.0450. Jump over there, and we got some VKs talking. Japan, a lot of Japanese starting to use this, which I was kind of surprised by. I don't normally see Japanese jump on any kind of newer digital mode, but they're jumping on this one.
I know some countries are kind of restrictive on stuff like that. Because
and
I
Japan would
think
be one of those.
like France, I don't think they allow D-Star. Or one of the some of the countries out there. I may be wrong on that. I'm thinking some countries consider it encryption, even though it really isn't encryption, because there's no encryption key you got to have to be able to hear it.
Yeah, you
with
just have to have
proper
the
tools.
right radio.
When did I miss Jody becoming Stream Boss? When was that? He wasn't Stream Boss at the beginning, was he?
No.
Jody, were you Stream Boss coming into this?
No.
We'll check the pins.
Huh.
I want to say Tortoise Overland was Stream Boss beginning.
That's what I thought. Jody, did I miss a super chat or something?
You missed a super chat?
Yeah, the super chats are usually automatically pinned. I don't see that.
I didn't see a super chat. Unless he
Okay, Colin's
there
got a
was
question.
some renewed their
Jody, can you let me know? Okay, so Colin, a thin line on the left side. I'm going to. Oh, here we go. Wait.
Taurus.
Tortoise, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. See, I'm afraid I missed Jody's. But maybe he was already the stream boss. He'll have to let me know. Tortoise Overland, thanks, man, for the gifted subs. William, Digital Dreamer, Patty Boy, Mr. Muds Ham Radio. Hey, Wes, how's it going, man? Tierney O'Day, congratulations. You are now members of Ragchew Crew. Good to see you, Mr. Mud. Always fun on his channel, the stuff he does, and he's killing it. Where was that question from Colin?
Hang on.
I got it.
Found it.
Colin, I'd like to have you check your audio in and out and make sure you got it on the right audio setting. That's usually what affects your waterfall, is you don't have the right audio in and out. Mine is the USB audio codec in and out. So double check your radio settings. All right, I'm gonna disconnect here. Oops, someone was talking. Who was that? I missed it. I disconnected. Oh, you can still watch this. Let's go to tools. Go into.
You're not showing anything if you're.
Oh, whoops! I forgot. So we're going to go into tools. We're going to go into options. And you're going to go to audio. No, that's not. Where is my USB codec?
Colin found it.
Oh, you did.
He wasn't on LSP.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Okay, so is Colin getting on there? I still see Hillbilly.
Well, Colin's got a little bit longer distance than Hillbilly.
I'm just trying to see if he's in here, if he gets on the program, we'll see him in here and know what frequency he's on. VK, looking for a VK on 7.1770. I don't see him yet.
and Jody has no clue what he did.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Jody. Whatever it was. You're not prone to sleepwalking and getting on the internet, are you? With your wallet?
Hey, if you're doing that, I'll take donations.
So
I need money to do stuff.
yeah, it does take money.
It does.
And I need views. So if I got a great amateur radio playlist. So if y'all are interested, it even has some more current stuff on there. Starts from 2021 on.
Okay, so now his is really clear.
You can sort that report, Paul.
What's that?
Click on the column and it'll sort it by the column.
Oh, let me do frequency. Here we go. I thought it had that all together already. I guess not. Okay, you've got N3FML talking, Tortoise. Oh, disappeared. So anyway, you get the gist. So one thing you can do if you get it set up, and I don't want that. is, oh my gosh.
You did it again, Paul.
What?
You got his call sign wrong.
What do you mean? Oh, did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Let's go back to this.
You got to come up with a phrase so you don't mess it up.
So if you go back to that web page, let's see, they've got them here somewhere. They got nets listed. Maybe the first page. And you can okay, maybe here. This shows you how to set things up. You can set your audio level and stuff like that as well. Someone's talking right now. I don't recognize the voice.
Mike Rice says, when I started the modem, did sync. Can't get it to do it now.
Just go to the main page, freedv.org, and you can see some nets here. Check out the nets and try to check in. Give it a try. They got them in the UK, USA, Australia, Argentina, worldwide. Go check those out. Okay, what's going on here? Nightcry?
He said he's able to get the modem to sync, but he can't now.
I've never really had to worry about that. Just stop the modem and start again. And if you've made some changes, just shut the program down and start it back up and see if that fixes the problem.
Reboot.
See how I stopped modem, started up, and it changes the frequency. I'm not sure why it does that.
And I just went back to what it's supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, I would give that a try, D, and just maybe shut FreeDV down. Stop modem, turn it off, and restart the software. So. Oh, and I also wanted to ask: is anybody getting ads? Because I haven't had anything pop up yet. I think it's turned off. Please let me know.
I'm trying to think if I got an ad at the very beginning of this. I don't know.
So Dave's here at 2 JKs. And it's still not working, D? Okay, so yeah, the ads should be off. Oh, well, if you're premium, yeah, that doesn't count. You're not going to get ads.
All right.
Premium still helps the creators.
Yeah, there's a small pittance that they give creators with people with premium. Not
No
sure how they
ads,
figure it out.
my crime.
All right, great. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm just kind of circling here, and I've just been listening to some of the. I can't hear Don for some reason. Don, I'm not here. Oh, 177. Yeah, I'm not getting Don for some reason. Huh. Let me try the vertical. Yeah, I'm not getting Don. That's weird.
Hollywood's loving the audio.
Oh, okay. You got it connected, Hollywood. Are you hearing their actual audio or the digitized sound?
Sound from what I'm reading, it's the audio.
Okay.
Per character, doing the shaka sign with his hand saying "cool."
Ad blocker penance.
Guess I need to go to Paul's side.
Okay,
to
wait.
See that.
So I just saw.
Okay, now I see it.
Jody
Okay.
give $2, but it's not
Canadian.
popping up.
It's popping up on YouTube. It's popping up on. The sticker's not going to pop up. You got to look at YouTube to see the sticker. It's got a guy doing a shaka sign, kind of bopping back and forth, saying "cool."
But it should pop up. Let's see if I've got it disabled. Maybe.
You may have super chats, not super stickers. That was a super sticker. That's different.
No, it all pops up. I don't even have it on here for some reason. The pop-up. Alert box isn't even on this.
Have a good night, Hillbilly.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, we're running a little long today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got 44.
Okay, I think this is successful. It looks like we got a few more people on FreeDV.
Mhm.
The audio didn't quite work as good as I wanted for the live stream, but that just hopefully will encourage everyone to go check it out themselves. They've got audio samples on FreeDV you can listen to. It's a simple install. Set up your cat, your specific radio. See, there you go, right there. See,
Oh, there it is.
I didn't have the alert box on this screen. Thanks, James, for becoming a member. Appreciate it.
7 months.
Was that a 7-month one? It was
Yes,
duplicated
sir.
for some reason. Oh, it is there. Alert box is there. It's just underneath everything. Okay. All right.
It's got it running.
So again, we're gonna finish this off with just go to the Discord. If anybody wants to practice, I'll set up a FreeDV text group, text channel. If someone still needs help, we can figure a time and we'll do it. I'll help you as best I can get things set up and we'll give it a try. So hopefully this helps some people get interested in FreeDV. It's getting better and better. The audio is getting better. A year ago, the audio was not this clear. It was not this good.
Good night, Dave.
Yeah, Don, I'm just not hearing you, Don. Sucks.
Don shooting right over your antenna.
Probably. And my
Good night, Radio Electronics Club.
take care, Dave. Thanks. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. So freedv.org, winlink.org, and in the description, hit the Discord, join it if you're not already. Check out the FreeDV text group, and I can help you get set up. And then maybe we'll set up some kind of a FreeDV, some kind of a net or something, and we'll start playing a little bit more with it. Sorry it took so long. Blue Boy, good to see you. Thanks everyone for joining.
Okay.
John,
Hey,
what do you
Paul?
have? Anything?
I got nothing. Just guys, have a great Thanksgiving. Don't forget the first responders and all the public servants that are still gonna have to work. But again, always be thankful for our gift of ham radio, the gift of life, the gift of love, and most importantly, the gift of ham radio.
Okay, good call, and you got it on the list.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
All right, Michael.
Just doing a little housekeeping here. On the description, would you mind putting the link for the audio files? Radio Electronic Subs is requesting that.
Okay.
Jody's telling me, going back to the cable, that was so weird. Jody's telling me that is a co-phasing cable. Of course, Ricker said that's an abomination cable.
Right.
But apparently, these are made, not without replaceable heads. Of course, you can cut them off, put your own on their connectors. But it says they work, but they have to be exactly the original length. So that's probably why they made it that way. They develop constructive additive interface for two antennas, which is if on the sides of a vehicle give a gain. Okay, I learned something new today. So.
All right.
I appreciate it, but y'all do have a happy Thanksgiving. With this world, we got so much negativity coming in through the news and media and life itself. Life's become a struggle for many of us, but I mean, there's so much to be thankful for, and I think that's something we all need to remember. So that's all I got, Paul.
All right. I will be working.
I will be doing a
Thanksgiving.
project. I will. I'm sorry. I will be trying to do a video this week. I didn't this weekend because I was not feeling well, but I got a little project I've been working on. I'm going to see if I can make a video out of it. So.
All right.
Sorry,
Very
Paul.
cool. I will be working. My Thanksgiving will be on Friday for my family. I thought about doing some kind of a off and on when I find a specific deal, not doing a deal stream like others, but just if I find something specific, sending it out there. But I haven't really started looking. So watch those deals. Check all the Gigaparts, Ham Radio Outlet, DX Engineering, Main Trading Company, Amazon, and look for the deals. And hopefully you guys and find some sweet deals this week. Have a great Thanksgiving. And we will be back next Sunday night for Sunday Night Ragchew. Take care, everyone. 73. Have a good
Bye,
week.
y'all. Send 3.